LinkedIn. There are so many people beating on their chests here. Let's be real, talking about they've got X amount of connections. Now, realistically, how many people do they know out of those connections? How many people do they know behind titles or professions? How many people are clients? What's their community? How many people are on their database? Or how many people do they merely have catch-ups with and have taken people off the platform? I work very differently, and I've seen so many people who preach on this platform talking about your engagement is everything. Yet you only have to take a few seconds to have a look at people with high rates of engagement, to go through and do a little bit of due diligence and see that it is all about reach. The same people are commenting. There's a lot of generic comments that are being thrown back and forth. The same people who are making the posts are continuously asking questions to ramp up engagement. Now, if you've got a lot of time on your hands, that's great. Or if you've got someone on your team to do that. However, I don't have that time. And I'd rather work very strategically in terms of knowing who I wanted to find and network and build relationships built on longevity and sustainability. I'm not there to pitch, I'm there for the long game. So when you think about networking on LinkedIn or any platform, think about it for the long game, right? Get to know people for them, know what they can do for you. It's a valuable resource where you can share your knowledge, your information, and your wisdom through everything that you've been through and you've acquired. So do that. Don't go onto it with expectations that everyone's got to praise you, put you on a pedestal. So you might go to mine and not see a lot of engagement, because throughout my entirety, I've come, I've posted, I've gone, but my philanthropic endeavors are around mental health. A lot of people on a professional platform do not want to divulge their own personal struggles on a platform where their employees or their colleagues may be. However, my direct messages blow up. And then you've got people who reach out continuously asking you questions through the work that you do because they're engaged with who you are. They feel and they see the energy, the authenticity. So if anybody on LinkedIn that is listening to so many people saying you need to spend hours on end engaging and consistency, you only have to look at social media. Again, I will say in its entirety, so many people do so many different things. And what works for one person doesn't always work for the other. You see people who suddenly blow up on platforms who don't have the best quality cameras, who don't have the best sound. They're doing a TikTok dance for crying out loud, and they blow up and it changes their life. But then you've got people who are still trying to jump on and tell you how it's done, that they've got the blueprint and they've got the secret to your success.